Welcome to a beautiful fall morning. We're gonna get the excavator down here and clean up some brush and stuff along this road. Been working on this road since I bought the property. I got a few hours this morning to hang out and do nothing. Just fun times in the excavator. This weekend, 7 years ago, my parents rented an excavator for me for my birthday. I just bought the property, and that's when we first started working on stuff here. But now we have an excavator and stuff, but figured I'd spend the day playing in the excavator because that's something I like to do. And maybe I'll get this video edited and get it out. I have a whole bunch of videos and stuff I've been working on. Just haven't been posting it lately. Just need to get going on it, but yeah, let's see if we can get these stumps out of here. Maybe some of these little trees. A bigger ironwood tree I'd really like to get rid of. And then there's some dead trees down there. I got the chainsaw I could take out. There's lots of stuff to work on. And then I still have plans to dig this hill back more and flip it over here onto the road. Or even haul it down and put it on some of the other spots that aren't so good on the rest of the driveway. But yeah, let's make something happen. Got puppy walnut. Let's see if we can get this thing started. It's been running pretty good lately. Oh yeah. I just had it out the other day. Looks pretty good. Been doing pretty good. Oh. I'll make a tough corner here. Now we're going forward. The truck runs good, it just doesn't start when it gets warm. Well, that's a big problem, but it always runs good if it starts. It just has a starting problem. We're just going down here, right here. We're gonna load up these two big stumps here. Only been looking at those for 6 years. See if we can get them in the back of the truck and get them out of here. Got rid of those stumps. That looks better. There's a big dead tree in there. It's been dead. And then the top's finally all falling on it. That's what all these kind of bigger logs are here. Definitely could pick those up some. That'd be handy. Got this pile picked up down here too. Went to the store to try to find some new chainsaw chains. I have chains, just literally none of them are sharp. So we just would have to sharpen them. It's gonna cut down this big thing. I still might. I still have to saw. But actually, I'm gonna go move some Christmas trees today too. Well, they're not gonna be Christmas trees. I'll just call them Christmas trees. Yeah, to get those moved around out in the field a little bit. We're also supposed to be getting some gravel here. We'll see if that comes today or not, though. But yeah, this looks way better there. Piled that up last fall. Actually, like December-ish. But there's this big pile of stuff. I'd actually just like to get that buried a little bit better at some point. There's no reason to haul it anywhere. It's just junk. Just dig a hole and put it in. It's windy, but our rock guy brought us some rock. He brought us just a half load because he was worried about sinking in, which he did a little bit. But I'm gonna push this back towards the road here, so hopefully he can dump another one here. And yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so I just went down through here with the excavator. I moved a couple trees that were next to really big roots, and then the other trees I just kind of cleaned up around them with the excavator. I think that's gonna be a lot better. So I just gotta come down with the clippers and finish clipping around the trees, but then I can brush hog all that stuff. I think that's gonna be a lot better there. I think that because if I move all those trees, they're just gonna die. So I moved a couple of them that were really stupid, but hopefully they keep going here. Just clean them out a little bit so maybe they can get going and not the stupid junk trees. This hedgerow here on my field, the trees all died a few years ago. I think we had bugs, and they're just very stressed trees because the water level is getting higher in the swamp. But all these died through here, and they keep falling into the field. But they just push right over. I just pushed these two over in 1 second. At least they're gonna fall in there now. I'm gonna push over a few more carefully. I'm not getting too crazy because you know the top could break off and fall, and you don't want that to happen. So set the camera up, push over a few more here, but then they won't fall over, and then I won't mow them because you can't see them, and then you hit it with the mower and it's like, oh, that was stupid. It's a very pretty fall day. I'd say it's probably going to peak next weekend. I would think. It's pretty awesome today though. Still a lot of green in there though. Whatever they consider the peak is. Looks good today though. Yeah, that worked out good. The one little branch there hit the top, but that's okay. But yeah, those ones are a little too big and there's too much in there to push them over. Yeah, it's a big mess, all those trees. It's too bad they all died in there, but it's kind of cool in the swamp now. If I could get out there in the middle of winter, if you get a week or two of really cold temps, you get ice on the swamp just like you do on the lake, and then you can walk out there. But you could go out there with a chainsaw and cut them down, and then it'd be just an open spot, which would be a lot cooler looking than it is now with all the dead trees standing there. But this looks good down here. So I planted all those trees down here a few years ago. There's maybe like 50 left down here. It's just too wet. So now I'm leaving some of the trees that just keep growing. And those are already a good wall, which is really what I wanted to do, is have some privacy back there, because if you have a lot of road frontage on your property, you know, your acreage gets a lot smaller because of the road frontage as far as feeling private. So, you know, 64 acres here, which is great, but it's all on the one whole side's on the road. So it takes, you know, especially because this is a field, it takes 20 acres before you feel like you're in a private area back there, which is why you want to have, if you're going to own land, that's part of it, I think. But it's going good out here today, having a good time, just doing stupid stuff. Well, the excavator just hit 250 hours. Pretty crazy. It's going really good. So I just picked up another pile of junk here. And then I was getting the rocks out of here. Got a whole bunch of rocks along here I'd like to pick up and put them somewhere else eventually. They're fine right there along this driveway. And then I was grading this out. This looks a lot better. So this is just piles of dirt in here. A lot of it from videos when I put the power and the water through here. I was storing dirt over here from the trench so we could get through the road still. And it's just never really been graded out, so it's all just stupid piles of dirt. But once the leaves and stuff starts to come back on that, it'll look good. I'm trying to pick up the rocks, because some of that, like, that's mowable. Like, I could still make a pass there, so it's important to not have the rocks in there. But all these rocks up here, you know, I'll put a wall somewhere or just continue the one at my house eventually. I like to collect them and not just bury them in the dirt. But yeah, that looks good. Got another pile down there I'm gonna do. It's been a good day. Got some honey barbecue appetizers with some instant mashed potatoes. Pretty much my go-to lunch lately. Yeah. Pretty funny. It tastes good though, so you know, whatever. All right. Let's get the camera back out. We'll pick up this pile on here, finish this dump truck load. Yeah, I did a whole bunch of stupid things today. Worked out good. Getting the gravel down there, getting that started. The guy was too wet down there, so we only left a little bit. But we'll get it going. We'll get it done down there before the snow starts to fly this year. Yeah, looks good. I got this I cleaned up last year. And there's 3 oak trees in there. That one's a really nice one now. And there's 2 more smaller ones in there. It's a good little spot. This is another old video actually. There was a whole bunch of spruce trees in here that had all died, and that's why it's such an open spot. But it was great that the oak trees came in there. So yeah, nice. over here to my grandpa's property to grab this dead white pine tree. It's easiest just to grab it and we'll take it over the burn pile. No reason to bring the dump truck over here. Another good thing gone. Alright, got the hole cleaned up pretty good. Tree came right out, a few branches came off. I tossed them up in the woods there. But yeah, let's carry this over to the burn pile. Should be pretty entertaining. It's pretty big. Plus I can pick it up. The other trees last night I was dragging, but this one I can pick up. So. See you in the next video. Thanks for joining me on my day of adventure. And subscribe so you can see the next one, because it'll be just as fun as this one was.